Alright, what we have here is a white sewing machine. It's a made in Japan. Not sure of the year. I'm going to guess late 50s, early 60s probably. It could be a little bit way off. But it's a straight stitch and zigzag machine, and it also takes cams in the top and for some decorative stitching. It takes a class 15 bobbin, so we'll wind the bobbin really quickly. And we'll put the thread up top. It's a little bent here on the spool pin, but that's okay. It's a little springy. I don't know if you can see that. I'll zoom out a little bit. Zoom out. Yeah, right up here. Kind of springs around. It's a little crooked. So it pops on up here. Oh, we can actually put it down here. So let's do that. Probably either way would work. And this sewing machine is a pretty heavy duty, has a pretty heavy duty motor. We'll take a look and see how many amps it is. It's 1 amp or more, but we'll take a look just to be sure. Pop that on there, push that down, and then disengage our wheel, step on our pedal, and begin to wind. Cut this off, keep going a little bit. Kind of favoring one side, but you can adjust that by moving this back and forth. Just kind of helping it with my finger. That's probably enough. Slip that off. Just click that to disengage it. And put it in our bobbin. So we'll put it in. Kind of looks like a shape of a Q. Pop it in. Stick it in. And down around the side here, I don't know if you can see, but there's a little notch in here, and this just pops in. And you'll feel it just pop in. And this, I made this base here. It's just a basic wooden base, so the machine can set on. There's a little cutout here for the cord that goes up to the light. This is the motor cord. And then this here is the power block, and this power block plugs into the wall, and this end goes to the foot pedal. And that's all included with it. So we'll go ahead and thread this. This up here. Yep. Re-engage our wheel here. Okay. Turn a little light on, and I'm going to get these little cheaters for the threading. So over here. Nope. I'm probably going to be if I can focus in a little better here. Okay. We'll zoom back out. Oh, well, before we do that, we'll grab the thread. And the thread's left to right. Grab our bottom thread. We'll run this towards the back. Let's see. Hope that's in focus. probably a lot better. Okay, so this is our stitch length, and as you turn it for a smaller stitch, this little lever pops up. So if you make it wider, you just push the lever back down to make it wider. This is your zigzag length, no zigzag, and the widest zigzag. The M means manual, I'm assuming, and that's just for normal straight stitch and zigzag. The C is for the cam, and it works only when you have the zigzag to the left. It'll work off the cam pattern, and I'll show you those in a little bit. And then all the way here is a hem stitch, and the hem stitch is gets a little sluggish on that. I'll show you what I mean by that, but you might not even ever use that. But on the other modes, it works really, really good. This little knob here raises and lowers the feed dogs. So this is regular, and then lowers silk for finer materials. And here's just completely removed if you want to do some embroidery. So right now we have it in the normal position, straight stitch, the longest length. We'll grab some material, and this machine is very smooth. Some machines, when you push the pedal down barely, it just takes off on you, but this one has nice, good control. So we'll go ahead and get a straight stitch there, and then the zigzag, you just push it this way. So I'll pull the needle out, push it this way, and I'll make the stitch length a little shorter, and I'll just show you the zigzag stitch. And the cam that's in here, well, you'll see the pattern. We'll just kind of make a pattern with that cam. Oh, forgot, I gotta switch it over to cam. So I've got to put it to cam, and this is all the way to the left. Alright, so you can kind of see the stitches here. I hope so. So this is the little pattern here, and then here's the zigzag and the straight stitch. You can take the tension up a little more on this, on the top part. Okay, so one thing, let's see if I can find the amps on this bad boy. Oh, there goes my mouse. 1.3 amps. So that is about as powerful as they go as far as a domestic machine. I've seen them up to 1.5 before. But this is 1.3. Very, very heavy duty. Can sew a lot of stuff. So we'll grab some, well, we'll just take this piece and we'll kind of demonstrate how strong it can be. We'll go ahead and fold this over a couple times. Let's put it back on. Straight stitch, and then longest length. Oh, gotta push this back down. Then we'll fold it over this way. That came undone there a little bit. And even when you have it really thick like that, it still has really good control. So we got a lot of material there, and it's just cranking through like it's not even, it's no problem whatsoever. Let's try to go one more. I don't know if I don't even know if it'll. Oh, there's a reverse over here. We'll back it up a little bit. Incredible. It's a lot of fabric. So yeah, this sucker's a powerhouse. Does a lot. We folded that over many times. So the power is there. So let's show you what else comes with this. Let's see. Anything I forgot to mention on the top part? Oh yeah, little cams. This one here's this design, and then it comes with this accessory box, which it has a few other cams, and I'll zoom in so you can like see the cams a little better. And I'll show you what else we have. Let me pull this in a little bit. Ooh. Good. A little better focus. Okay. So they're very similar. I don't know if you can see those or not. But there's not a bunch of cams, but a lot of people won't even care about these. Anyway, what else is in the goodie box is you have a couple different feet, a narrower foot. If I can put that in there. There we go. This various stuff. One thing that's really nice that comes with this is you can take the plate out that's already in it and put this plate in its place. So the plate that's in it there is for zigzag. So there's a wide enough gap for the needle to go back and forth, but this one just has a single hole. So if you're doing something like fine silk or something and you need that support around it so the silk doesn't get pulled down into the below the needle plate, the single hole for the single stitch is a really nice thing to have. So it's just interchangeable. And this little part here, let me zoom out again. Focus again. So this little part here just screws here, has a couple screws. They're kind of mismatched, but they just kind of screw into these two little holes. And you can move this back and forth in case you want to have the a uniform length on a project that you're working on. So it's nice to have. Not all machines come with that. It's something a little nice. You have this little cleaning tool. There's a little hem or two, and that's about it. So let's see. So yeah, so we have this white sewing machine, Japanese made, super heavy duty, 1.3 amps, and we'll zoom out one more time to get a look at it here. Yeah, so it's a really good deal. I'm going to put these back in and we'll spin it around and look at the back. Alright, and unplug it. Just do like a 360. There's that part. And that part. And then for these machines, they do have the holes here in case you do want to put it into a cabinet later on. These machines, also machines, you want to use real sewing machine oil. Don't use 2-in-1 oil or anything like that. And then you just take the top off, oil anything that really moves in here. Anything that moves, you can kind of spin and see what's moving. So just oil everything. I've gone through and oiled everything and calibrated everything. I've even taken apart the motor, cleaned off the commutator, and so yeah, this is fully serviced and ready to go. Thanks for watching.